Hello everybody and welcome back to Dear Esther. Let's continue. We just saw these boats at the end of the last episode. We found all the boats of all my letters that I was going to send to, I can only assume, Esther. And I never got that chance because I almost feel like at this point that I am maybe like a lost soul on this island. And I don't think I can get in there. And I am someone that I don't think I'm getting off here. It's either, my opinion is one of two things. I think I've come down to I'm either a lost soul and I'm trying to make sense of everything, or I crash landed here and I am slowly kind of going crazy, and I still don't know what the things are with the drawings on the wall. But I do know that Esther was someone very important to me. Donnelly was an associate. Donnelly was an associate. And Jacobson was someone I don't think I'd ever met. But I'm intrigued. And you know what?
I will drag my leg behind me. I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
There's somebody there! No fucking way! There's somebody else. Oh, that is a creepy, creepy visual. And I'm walking right up to it. Holy shit. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's more writing on that wall,
I've begun
too.
my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a creasing time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and casts parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Oh man, look at that vista. And whoever was standing up here is gone. Oh, I don't know if it was a vision or what. That was terrifying. And as he was proceeding on his journey. So he's talking about, you know, and again, when he says like he's dragging his leg, I don't know if I'm supposed to believe that he's actually dragging his leg, or it's some sort of, again, everything's kind of deep meaning here. But apparently he's starting to make peace with the fact that him and Esther are just on opposite sides here. Like he's never gonna see her again. Man of the Rocks achievement, alright. See, and he's come near. We got weird stuff going on. Okay. And he.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
And he was 3 days without sight. Find neither did he eat nor drink. And I'm going to check, I want to see what this last one said, because I don't want to miss anything on this. I want to make sense of this. And was come near. What's that say? He's talking about Damascus. And he comes near Damascus because he just was talking about Damascus, which that may be like a Bible reference or something. I think. You can let me know in the comments below. But I think that's some sort of biblical association. But it is getting very, very weird in terms of light. This does not look like natural light. Especially around this big old red glowing area. That candle is not giving off that much light. I don't trust it. Moving on. We are heading towards that lighthouse. Very happy about this. Very happy indeed. Because that means we are coming to the culmination of this. And you know what? I feel like I'm going towards my death. I feel like I'm on a death march.
The stones in my stomach will weigh me down and ensure my descent is true and straight. I will break through the fog of these godforsaken pills and achieve clarity. All my functions are clogged, all my veins are choked. If my leg doesn't rot off before I reach the summit, it will be a miracle. There are 21 connections in the circuit diagram of the anti-lock brakes. There are 21 species of gull inhabiting these islands. It is 21 miles between the Sanford Junction and the turn-off for home. All these things cannot, will not be a coincidence.
Boy, he is going off on one, isn't he? And then I'm just trying to read what this says. But I'm having so much trouble. And it came to pass that as I made my journey, oops, and oops, oh no, I fell. Oh, son of a bitch! I got another achievement too. God, I'm just trying to read this. It's so difficult to read. He's talking about as he's making his way on his journey. Oh my lord. I cannot make this out. Come and will come for me? I cannot tell what that says. Alright. I'm almost at the peak. Here we go, guys. And he has some sort of thing with 21. And I from heaven a great light found about me and could not see.
He was not drunk, Esther.
For the glory.
He was not drunk at all. He had not drunk with Donnelly or spat Jacobson back at the sea. He had not careered across the lost shores and terminal beaches of this nascent archipelago. He did not intend his bonnet to be crumpled like a spent tissue by the impact. His windscreen was not star-studded all over like a map of the heavens. His paintwork etched with circuit diagrams, strange fish to call the gulls away. The phosphorescence of the skid marks lighting the M5 all the way from Exeter to Damascus.
He's talking about being led by the hand of them. And I said there was a storm brewing for the whole goddamn game. I think we finally got to... Oh my lord. Oh my lord. It's a little terrifying up here. Something with me. That were with me. Came into. It is getting a little bonkers up here. Alright, I'm really close now. Man, I wish I could have read all that, but I'm getting the gist of it. And he's almost talking like Esther wrote this. And I thought he referred to Esther as a guy. Esther's a girl's name.
I am the Ariel. In my passing, I will send news to each and every star. Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Well, that was interesting. That was really cool. I've got a lot of questions. All right. Well, I'm a little surprised here. Okay. So, first thing, it sounded like he said Esther Donnelly. So Esther, this whole time, was the first name of Donnelly. Right? Which is interesting, because I always thought Esther and Donnelly were two different people. There's my first revelation. And then I think, again, and maybe it goes back to that whole, maybe I was like a spirit. You know what I mean? And maybe I was like a spirit, and I was just trying to, like, figure out what I had done while I was on the island. Because obviously, I am thinking now that it was some sort of, maybe I had crashed there, but I was already dead for a while. I don't know. Because, I mean, the paper boats were still there, right? And most paper boats, they're not going to be there for, like, days or years. They'll eventually sink, right? That's science. So, if they're all still there, kind of just sitting there on top, that means that I had to have done that semi-recently. maybe I had died and then yesterday, and I don't know. But that was so cool at the end, because I was like, oh my god, he's going to jump. And I got to figure that's what was going to happen once he started going up the ladder. But then the bird thing kind of swoops in, and wow. And obviously I was the guy, I think, now looking back on it, I was the guy that did all the painting, and I was the guy that did all that stuff. That was a cool game. That was really fun. Wow. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. I know it's more of a narrative game. There's not a ton of interaction, but it was really different, and I really liked it. I like these types of games, and I just think more of these should be made, because not everything has to be a shooter. But let me know what you guys thought. I'm interested to hear others' thoughts on this game. I loved it. I thought it was really, really well done. It looks gorgeous. It's got a very ambiguous narrative, and I'm all about ambiguous and ambiguity in terms of storytelling. I love it. So, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching Dear Esther Landmark Edition. Not really sure what made it Landmark Edition, but it was the only edition I could buy off of Steam. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Check out our Facebook page. Go to facebook.com, type in ANPG, or just type out Awesome Nerds Play Games. That'll probably get you a better search result. And thank you guys so much for watching, sticking with me through this game. I am Sean from ANPG, also known as Awesome Nerds Play Games. And just remember, I am one click away for your entertainment.